Welcome everyone on my gaming channel. It's Inferno912 from this site, and it's time for my another late review. There are billions. This is the subject for today. This is the game for today, and it's a good game. And I decided to share some information about this title with you guys, because I'm really sometimes don't understand why some of the good games are being forgotten or just put it on the side. This is the game which you can really relax your time. You don't have to be over crazy about your internet connection, because it's a single player, it's a survival, and it's a lots of fun. It's a challenging, depends on the difficulty level what you're going to choose. And you have two options. You can play campaign or survival game. Both are good. I actually suggest you to go with the campaign first on a little bit lower level, so you will know what's going on. If you're gonna go straight on a survival, you might gonna get yourself in trouble because there are billions. Really, it can be surprising. You know, some of the missions are not that crazy, but I still suggest you guys to choose your level, campaign level, wisely. Don't just go for the too much like a hardcore mode, because this is gonna be overwhelming. I'm gonna tell you a few things about it. We're not gonna check the survival, but we're gonna continue over my campaign, and I can tell you guys, and I play on easy, and here is why. I actually want to share with you a little bit gameplay in this review. I can tell you the game from me getting at least 9 out of 10. I'm a little bit more strict when it comes to the games, because the minus for this game, straight away I can tell you, then I didn't found any kind of option to speed up the process. There are some moments when I just want to moving on a little bit faster, and not just waiting until I'm gonna get to some point. I can actually operate, you know, stuff a little bit faster, because I'm used to the games. But in the same time, I could have other options out there. Yeah, when it comes to speed or slowing down or things, not just stopping exactly the game. But there's about this stuff I'm gonna tell you later. So we start from our capital city, Imperial City, and we're trying to build a colony for our Imperium. So we're just gonna move on from one mission to another, and I can tell you there are 3 different kinds of missions. You can have like this one, and believe me, better to read some of those informations what is about around here, because they're gonna give you some basic information what you can expect. For example, then you will have a lots of area for fishing, so you can provide extra resources for your food, resources for your colony. But you might be, for example, expecting more zombies in the area, or swarms, they're going to keep attacking you. It's all information here, and of course the victory conditions are the most important. So the basic level of all of this is just very well managed, very well designed, very interesting how you're going from one place to another. And then, for example, you can see then I got 3 defeats on this mission, and this is very important part. As long as you're gonna lose, that lost progress is count for this campaign, and next one your points are gonna be reduced by some kind of percentage from it. So each time you're losing more and more, then you're gonna have a less rewards, and those rewards are important later on when you're trying to do more upgrades for your colony, and upgrades are very, very cool. So this is all important and very well designed. This is something what I appreciate, and something what I was really well surprised with it. So you can't actually save the game during the mission, and then you're gonna load, for example, when you've done something wrong. You have to repeat the entire mission. If you don't, it's just going to count as a loss. So you're going to have this kind of stuff. I actually tried once, so I have an extra defeat right here. I was testing some of the options, messing around with the game. So I was, you know, just trying to see what kind of things I can expect. And yeah, so my rewards was a little bit tiny from this mission. But then this is about the building the colony. Another one, you got something which you sending your hero for their like a kind of research kind of mission. So you're moving your hero, and you're trying to collecting those kind of special empire points and your research points and stuff, because it's all count towards your colony and your progress later. So this is the same situation here. If you're not going to actually find anything, your percentage of your rewards going to be lower. If you're going to lose, so you have to try next time, and that reward's going to be a little bit cut for some percentage of it as well. And in another part of this is actually trying to defend your tower against some of the swarm of zombies itself. And so all the swarms are, the main object in defending is the same. It's just gonna come out with a massive wave from few sides on you. The difference is about numbers and quality of the zombies. So you have to be very careful, because the lower number doesn't mean that it's easier. Lower number is also can mean that the zombies might be actually far more stronger. So you can see it's close to 4,000 zombies around in this swarm. There are some very big ones. There is lots of kinds, and it really depends. On the beginning of the game, you're gonna see them, they are all like a slow kind of walking idiots. But then later you're gonna see then some of them are like reacting to the noise, reacting to your when you are nearby far more faster, and other are very strong, and another just can jump over a wall and still gonna attack you. So there are very big difference between some of those zombies, and this is also very cool. So this is the third option for the playing. You can see the map. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. It's quite huge. And I didn't finish the campaign yet because I'm really taking it slow. I'm playing other games as well, so I don't have too much time for everything, but I still recommend this game. Seriously, 9 out of 10, because it's really nice, and for me, really unique. Unique is also because, those 3 kinds of campaign. We have that mode with the hero. So every time when we're going to go on that mission, we're going to pass it. We will have a special experience points for him. And we're gonna have to choose some extra skills. Think about it, what you're really using, because this actually gonna making your game, that mission, far more easier and far more faster. Sometimes it just can be a little bit boring, because you just need to find that stuff, but still it's worth it, because as soon as you're gonna collect extra research points, you can actually go for that research. And here is a big choice. This is really what I like in this game. And you have to decide. You can't just take everything, because I don't think you're going to have enough of those points. At least it also depends on which level think of the campaign you're playing. On easy, there are not going to have all the maximum rewards which is possible in this game. I might be wrong about that, but still, there is so much choice, and it's like I'm in a situation when I'm supposed to increase the efficiency of the buildings to get more energy, but in the same time I'm really wanted to unlock some of the cool buildings for the defenses, for new units, this kind of stuff. So it's still a long way on the front of me really, and I was just curious, what should I really do? Units, or increase that energy stuff, which I really need. Energy you need for supplying some of your buildings. I'm going to show you a little bit of a campaign right after doing that research. I hope you actually you like this kind of videos on my channel. Please let me know in the comments below. I just always trying to share the games which are worth your time, worth your spendings. And especially when you're going to grab this one on a sale, then it's another advantage for you. So here is some kind of plasma, which is going to stop it. Here are some mines, but I was actually looking for maybe a radar, which is going to help me to discover some of the zombies sooner, and then I can find some combat artillery and maybe some other units. Because I got very nice, I managed to get those points, actually, especially before I start doing this. I'm just gonna take all of them. Before I start doing this idea, actually, before I had the idea to make this late review of this game, This is super cool. This is actually gonna help me a little bit on some of the resources as well. So it's very important which mission you're actually gonna start next. That's why I'm showing you this all this that way. This is the good thing. Then you have option. You don't have to stuck with one, and if you have any kind of difficulty with it, you're gonna be upset and stop playing. If you're not happy here, then you're moving on to another ones, or you can actually try to fight with the swarm, and then you unlocking another part of the map. On all of them there is also difficulty level. You can see then this is the 5th one. I'm not there yet because I need to destroy that swarm. I never know for sure if I actually gonna finish. Here I killed my hero just by stupid mistake one. But still I actually go back in and I accomplish that mission very fast. We have a building colony right here, but before we're gonna go for that, maybe we're just gonna try to let's just try to defend ourselves from those zombies right here. So you're actually gonna have an idea of what's going on here. The graphics, don't worry about the graphic if you don't like this kind of style. This is all about, in my opinion, is good enough because it's all about the amount of zombies. If you're gonna put too much graphics, there's gonna be too much pressure on your computer and your CPU and stuff. This might be a little bit get laggy, can be a little bit too much, you know, too weird. At least this game is for many players to reach. So we can actually during the research you unlocking another stuff. So this is all cool because it's counting not only for the campaign but actually for some of this those defending mission as well. So we just gonna go ahead with a little bit of those to block. You never know for sure how many you're gonna need. I'm just gonna do a little bit here and a little bit open. That could be good, and more points, more the empire points, that better for you guys because we can actually unlock some stuff, and putting more of them definitely, that's what just counts here. I unlocked this one not long ago, and then accept the traps. We're placing our units. Oh, there is a new unit which I never seen before. That's very cool. We're gonna take 2 of them. Their units is really wonderful how they create this. The basic one is a bow, and then the guy with the shotgun. This is the most unit what I actually using in a game, and the way how I playing now, this is the only option like this because it's a defending. That's why this looks so like we can prepare ourselves to move on. At the beginning of the game sometimes you might struggle, you know, all depends on the situation and the level again. You might actually have to think about how many units you using on which flank, because it's sometimes better to do one flank stronger, another weaker. Well, it's seriously all depends. I got enough points so I can mess around a little bit around here. The bow is good, then got a long range and is very fast. The shotgun actually got a little bit more firepower. That sounds logical. And then we're pressing start. We don't have to change anything else, but always think about that you might lose.
Excuse me?
So this is so cool. So you're actually gonna see the idea what I'm talking about when there's many zombies. You can see the minimap is on my side right here. They are coming. It's good that it's not all in the same time, so we have at least you know, a little bit break. And the sound, because the amount of units, amount of zombies and everything else what's happening, This is the reason why there is the sound like this. Don't worry about it, because as soon as you're gonna start playing, you're gonna understand the situation, and it is shouldn't be a problem, shouldn't be an issue. So the barriers actually is still gonna help. Some of my units gonna definitely die, but defenses are quite strong, I think. But this, you never know for sure. The zombies really keep coming. This is the big defense. I'm keeping always a few units on the side just in case. You can of course use them in any place which needs some extra backup. Maybe a few of them moving here. We shouldn't have really a problem to finish this one. But this is what I'm talking about. This is why we can actually zoom out the map, and we can see everything what's happening around here. It's very easy to operate, very easy to do stuff. The only thing what I really missing for me is to speed up the progress. Sometimes I just don't want to wait. Sometimes I just a little bit, I was rushing to do something else, and I just was so close to finish, and I just didn't want to start, from the same point again. It all depends on the situation. So we finished. That was very easy, especially with that amount of troops and the quality of them. So it's all good. So now we have our score, because the difficulty is easy. So we have, it's not a super kind of rewards. So, but I still advise you to go and try on easy, see how the game works, because one of the missions gonna be like the zombies gonna be stupid or gonna be like lazy going after you. Everything gonna be kind of steady, and then they from nowhere they're gonna surprise you. They're gonna jump all over you. So you just have to think about it and try. And then you can always increase the difficulty level if you're gonna like. I really like to show you any other mission around here, but if I'm not gonna accomplish, that means gonna be count as a loss. So what we can do, and maybe I'm gonna just start to playing this a little bit, and then maybe in the next video I'm gonna actually show you the gameplay when they're building like a colony and trying to finish full mission. So you guys see then, as long as we're gonna actually this sworn from here, this horde here is out, then we have the next mission available. And so this is very cool. On this side of the map, definitely gonna be those very hard ones, new units. Unlocking new units, the stronger units, is not always the best thing to do, because some of those resources are harder to get, and you have to sometimes rush. And believe me, really still try to read what you can expect during the game. So I'm gonna just very quickly show you a little bit of the hero mission, and then we can, on the next video, we're gonna jump to the campaign, because I don't want to make those videos too long. I'm just going to show you the basics here. You have a choice of your hero, so you can decide what you want to do. This looks a little bit basic. There's nothing special about this part, but you can make a mistake, like I shot the barrels with the petrol, like too close, and I died. So I have to repeat again. The missions, of course, might be a little bit different, and you have to think about your hero skills again. I have to mention about the increasing the damage, in faster reload or life. You're not gonna be able to do everything in one go, so this can make your mission really go sideways, really. There is another thing what you're gonna do. You're gonna collect some stuff like grenades and med kit and some other objects, to get better skulls, better points, some equipment to actually let you help you pass this thing. And seriously, some of the zombies are different than the others. So this all looks very easy, but then you have to be careful with some traps. You might be careful with anything what can happen in the mission like this, because like this door is only 3 zombies here. We can collect some stuff. We have to look carefully about some of those because they might be hidden. But then you might open the door and it's gonna be like a 200 zombies inside, so you have to like run away and try to survive the conflict. So this is just a basic thing, really. I don't want to making this video too long. It's already 20 minutes, over 20 minutes, so you can actually only see this is just a basic thing right here. There's most zombies, definitely. If the zombies are a little bit more on a higher level, like a little bit more aggressive, attracted to the noise and attract to those surrounding, it depends what you do, then they're gonna jump all over. You see that, like this one is running from somewhere and is gonna get you from on the back. The hero is gonna defend himself. It's not like you have to point all the time, but sometimes if you're gonna be a little bit too cocky, too sure, then you're actually strong enough and you're gonna kill them all, you actually might lose lots of life and you're gonna be having difficulties to finish this in the end, because let's not forget that this is just the beginning. This is just the start, and this is one of the cases, one of the stuff what we're supposed to collect during the mission, trying to collect much as you can, finish the mission, trying to do everything in the right way, and then you're gonna jump to the colony again. So this is very cool. Right here we have another stuff. Some of the boxes are just here for graphic purposes. Not all of them contains the goodies. So one more time, guys, check out other videos on my channel. Don't hesitate to let me know if you wanted actually other game on my channel, maybe more videos like a gameplay from this one. If you would like, I would be very happy to do it. Up is huge, you guys see it, and this is really beginning. I have to get to another side somewhere here to accomplish this mission, and this might be fun. It's still something which you think about it. This really might be very relaxing, cool game for you guys. And it's very cheap as well, so you don't have to be worried about wasting your money. Alright, guys, so you can see that I'm still killing zombies. I'm trying to get all those stuff around here. Don't hesitate to check out my channel for more games, more videos. I very much appreciate all your likes, your subscriptions, your support to my channel. Don't hesitate also to just get your comments, because you might have experience with a game like this. Maybe you disagree with my high score for that, which is 9 out of 10 again for this title. Maybe you have some different experience with this or other games on my channel, so make sure you're gonna place there, because this is the point of actually having those reviews, so we can exchange information between each other. If it's worth our time, if it's worth our money, if we can actually relax or can get pissed off on it, because there are many titles on the market which you can just get furious. You want to get a refund right away. Plenty of titles like this, so make sure you're gonna share your experience with the games. Thank you very much for watching.